Hey, HighTechLegion.com. This is Skate and Eric here today to show you a newest motherboard from ASUS. This is the P8Z68-V Pro. This is basically ASUS's newest motherboard based off of the Z68 chipset. And with the Z68 chipset, we get basically the best of both worlds from the previous generation. We get both the performance from the P board and then the multimedia capabilities from the H board. And with this, we also get the Intel Smart Response technology, which is basically the SSD caching, where you can increase the performance of your system with a separate SSD installed. And then also the Lucid Virtue is compatible with this, where you can use the onboard graphics of your Sandy Bridge chip and also get the full Intel QuickSync capabilities for all your multimedia transcoding and processing. Alright, here's the motherboard outside of the box, and as you can see, ASUS has gone with the more light blue and black kind of gray color theme here. We do have the LGA 1155 support here for the i7, i3, and i5 Sandy Bridge processors. This is the Z68 chipset, which is the newest chipset. And then we have 4 DIMM slots here to support 32 gigabyte max DDR3 2200 memory. There are 3 PCIe, so you can go, there's 16x slots, you can go dual SLI or tri. Now up close on the corner here we have the Mem OK button, as seen with many of their other boards, that will kind of act as almost a CMOS reset if you have any memory or failed boot problems. They've also included with this part of their dual intelligent processors too. We have EPU and TPU switches here that can switch each of the features on and off. Moving over, we have a USB 3.0 header here for the newest cases to expand 2 more USB 3.0 ports. We get 4 SATA 6 gigabyte ports, we get 4 SATA 3 gigabyte ports, and then 1 eSATA 3 gigabyte port. And then the blue and the gray ones support the Intel Smart Response technology for the SSD caching. Now for expansion, we have 2 PCIe 1 slots, 2 PCIe slots, and then we have the blue, white, and kind of black PCIe 16x slots. However, when you do if you do try to like Tri-Fire or Tri-SLI, these will run at 8x, while this one will run at 4x. For SLI and just regular Crossfire, these will run at 8x. Now on the back here for the expansion ports, we have 4 USB 2.0 and then 2 USB 2.0 right here, the Bluetooth 2.1, eSATA, HDMI 1.4, optical, and then we have our VGA and DVI, the Intel Gigabit LAN, and then 2 USB 3.0 ports, and then the extra 3.5 millimeter audio connections. Now with this board you also get all of the ASUS Extreme Design features, such as the Digi Plus VRM, and with this they also have iGPU, which will control both the V-Core PWM and the integrated graphics voltages and frequency modulation to minimize power loss. You get 2x precise power control through the DigiVRM and 2 times less radiation. Exclusive features are the GPU Boost. GPU Boost accelerates the integrated CPU for extreme graphics performance. You get the BT Go, which is the control through Bluetooth. Mem OK, which I showed you before, the little button there. And then the AI suite as well. There's also the Uefi Bios that ASUS has. There is the unlocker that will support hard drives over 2.2 terabytes. You also get the Q Design the Q Shield, the Q Connector, and the Easy Flash 2. Now also with this motherboard you get the ASUS unique features, which is like the Digi Plus VRM, which has the 12+4 phase power design. This also comes with what they call iGPU, which will control both the CPU, PWM, and the integrated graphics, voltages, and frequencies. ASUS EPU switch and the TPU, which controls the auto tuning, turbo V, GPU boost, and it also has that switch there. The ASUS BT Go, which is their Bluetooth integration with folder sync, transfer, shoot and send, BT to net, music player, and personal manager, all through the Bluetooth. Also the turbo remote that happens through the Bluetooth, where you can basically sync up your phone, and as you're benchmarking, as you're overclocking, you can actually do it in real time through your phone and monitor things as well. You get the Uefi Bios with the easy mode feature, MemoK, the AI Suite 2, the AI Charger Plus anti-surge, and the disk unlocker for hard drives bigger than 2.2 terabytes. For thermal solutions, it does the fanless design with these heat sinks all over. They also have the fan expert control as well for all of your fan headers. The ASUS Easy DIY, which has the Q Shield, the Q Connector, the OC Tuner, the Crash-Free BIOS 3, and the Easy Flash 2. And then you also get the Q design with the Q LED, which has the different LEDs that will light up as the motherboard boots to show you if there's any error areas, the Q slot, and the Q DIM. A few other special things to note is the ASUS quality design. It is all high quality solid state capacitors. They also do the weave up to Intel specifications for all their motherboards for power flow and power design. Also the Realtek audio controller is the 8-channel ALC 892 high definition audio codec, but with this motherboard you also get the DTS surround sensation ultra PC sound, as well as the BD audio layer content protection. Now for accessories, we get the user guide, driver installation CD with a little sticker in there, a separate USB 3.0 header here that can plug into the back I/O expansion ports. We got the Q connector, the Q shield, and then there are 2 sets of SATA cables here, and then their own interconnect cable for SLI and Crossfire setups. And that's it. That is the P8Z68-V Pro motherboard from ASUS.